Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got Universe Mode Part 1. We're here on Monday Night Raw. And co-host Riley's show Monday Night Raw. We've got Jinder Mahal to kick things off. And his opponent will be Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre looking to prove something here on Raw.
Yeah. So all we've heard is there's just been some people saying about we're not sure who the general manager.
Anyway, I am Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, we don't know who the general manager.
I'm Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I'm Jinder Mahal.
Right. Jinder Mahal starting off strong here. Oh, Jesus.
So we don't know quite who the general manager actually is for Monday Night Raw, but all they have said is there is different titles. The women's title, it's going to be the old women's title from 2002 to 2010. And Drew McIntyre was a good move. And the tag team championship's going to be the one from 2002 2010 as well. And then we've got NXT North American title. This match is a number one contender. There's going to be two number one contender matches. The two this week and next week, the winners will face off at Backlash for the NXT North American Championship, and then the main title is gonna be the World Heavyweight title.
Yep. Anyway, Drew McIntyre looking strong to start things off, but Jinder with the reversal.
So all we know is this general manager is changing all the titles.
And Drew McIntyre for kick up, taking Jinder from the top rope.
And then we'll get back into the match. Jinder started strong, but now Drew looks to come back with some heavy moves.
And Drew McIntyre is actually having a really good match. Let me say that. He's looking strong in his first match. No, Drew's got him up on his shoulder. Dropping him on the top rope.
Powerful move onto the rope.
Drew McIntyre now taunting Jinder out.
That is so dangerous.
No, it's been reversed by Jinder.
We really do know what Drew McIntyre is capable of. And that is a lot of things. Coming into Monday Night Raw, we're going to be really scared of what he can accomplish on Monday Night Raw.
Jinder falling on his back.
Don't ask me what the hell that was. But yeah.
Jinder Mahal now lifting up Drew with the reversal. We're going to take Jinder down. No, Jinder reverses it. And a clothesline.
Jinder taunting away to the crowd already. A 2-star match.
Jinder now taking out Drew.
Jinder now working away at that head.
And Drew fighting out of it.
And now Drew may look.
Jinder with the reversal. But no, Drew reverses it. Taking down Jinder.
What is Drew gonna go for here?
Drew waiting for Jinder to get up. And headbutts him. It's a straight headbutt.
Daniel Leonard Brown.
Daniel Leonard Brown, if you know what we mean by that. And now Drew McIntyre with the DDT. Could he finish him off right here? That's 1, 2, and Jinder kicks out.
Jinder knows it's not over yet. Look at the difference between
Drew is not happy.
Jinder has probably If you look at the health, there's no difference between them. Like, honestly. Look at the two health difference. No difference. Barely. Come on now.
And now Drew McIntyre working the arm, but oh, a big punch from Jinder. And Drew reverses it.
Ooh, big move taking him to the ground.
Drew McIntyre is feeling it. He is feeling good.
If he had anything to do with Naomi, I'd say, oh, he's feeling the glow.
Oh, Drew with a big kick to the gut.
Straight to the gut.
And now Drew is mad and he is just smashing
Drew never really
Jinder.
got the good start to the match, but now
Drew with a clothesline, he is
finishing
mad.
the hell out of him.
Drew is not happy.
The Singh brothers are even not happy either.
And old Jinder with the clothesline to Drew. Jinder looking to pick things back up here.
Looking for the second reversal,
And
can't get it.
The double knees. Now Jinder taunting the crowd in the corner. He's gonna have to be careful because Drew's getting up here. Now Jinder Mahal with a bit of offense. And oh, the
He
reversal!
counters the finisher!
And a headbutt from Drew.
This is finisher, can't remember what it's called now.
Drew McIntyre is starting to feel at home. And the reversal from Jinder. And now the stomps from Jinder Mahal.
Can't let him get a counter.
Jinder Mahal now working the head again. Lets him go though.
He's a stomps to the head. How sore would
Oh,
Drew's head be right
Jinder
now?
Mahal just beating on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre does not look like he's in a good place at the moment in this match. And a massive knee to the head from
Now
Jinder.
just starting to...
And oh, Drew's up! Drew's up!
Oh god!
Drew with the kick up! And a massive suplex!
Jinder was just taking the moment to get a bit of stamina
Drew's
back.
saying, don't you count me out, mate. Don't you count me out.
Yeah, well, definitely. We do not know what's happening here, do we? We
And
thought
Drew McIntyre
Jinder was...
taunting him in the corner. And oh, Jinder got out of the way. Jinder got out of the way. Oh, my Drew! Drew
no.
with a massive move.
That's horrible.
Drew with a massive move. And oh, Jinder getting out of the way again. And Jinder Mahal sends him down.
One, two.
Two. And oh, Drew McIntyre kicks out. Drew McIntyre kicks out.
Lousy piece of work.
And oh, Drew McIntyre again with that. He's looked for that move a couple times. Now Drew's gonna stomp away, and Drew is feeling in a good place right now. Jinder takes to the outside. Drew's looking to follow him. Jinder gets back in the ring.
We all know that. Oh!
Now
Jinder.
Drew chucking Jinder across the ring. Jinder Mahal now not looking too good. He's not in a good place. There's Drew McIntyre, Irish whip to the corner. But oh, Jinder gets out of the way. And a clothesline, massive clothesline from Jinder.
Now Jinder Mahal wearing away.
And a reversal from
Now-
Drew. Drew
This
McIntyre
could
could
be
be
a
looking to
very
end the
good-
match right now.
There's no reversals
A
on
massive
here.
headbutt.
Oh,
Drew McIntyre getting him to the middle of the ring.
he's ready for it.
Drew McIntyre looking for that kick again, that knee again. And oh, Jinder gets out of the way again. Drew McIntyre
And now-
not in a good place.
Getting a boot of his own.
But
Oh, counters the finisher.
Drew McIntyre says, I ain't done yet, buddy. Taking
Oh.
Jinder out.
What a great first match of Monday Night Raw, though.
And a
Like,
headbutt.
do we agree on this? Like,
Yeah, what a match. Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal putting it all on the line. What is this? This is a contender match for something, isn't it?
yeah, NXT North American title.
This is for the North American Championship. Well, it's to be in the match for the North American Championship, and these two are going hard. As Drew McIntyre's going to look to finish things off
And he will,
against
because
Jinder.
he doesn't have a reversal right now.
And he's going to hit the DDT once again. He's got to be careful not to be a rope break here. Looks like he's going to be alright. But Drew McIntyre picks
what
up
a win. So he will take on whoever wins next week. There will be another North American contender match next week. I'm not sure who that is. We'll see not sure who, but the secret general manager who he will decide to make the other contenders at Backlash. Drew McIntyre.
Drew just proved to be too big for Jinder tonight, as we'll get into our next match.
What a match that was, though.
Monday Night Raw.
Actually, I might still do
We
that.
got Seth Rollins.
Okay, Seth freaking Rollins starting off the main event. This match is a #1 contendership match for that World Heavyweight title. And here's Seth Rollins. Oh, well, he's not the Intercontinental Champion, obviously, but we changed that.
There is actually no Intercontinental Champion. Forget you've seen that.
Yeah,
Forget you've seen that, because the Intercontinental Championship's actually on SmackDown, and there is actually no champion.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Should let you know that right now.
Yeah, but you obviously.
Samoa Joe.
But if you watch the draft, you'll already know that. So.
Samoa Joe, his opponent. Samoa Joe gonna look to gain some momentum.
So Samoa Joe takes on Seth Rollins in the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender match.
Seth Rollins looking pretty calm. So does Samoa Joe. They look pretty relaxed.
I am Seth Rollins.
And I am Samoa Joe. And Seth goes straight into the sling blade. Start the match off. Samoa Joe's already down. Samoa Joe, big man. If you can get him down early, but the punches. Samoa Joe just punching away, punching him back down into the corner.
Seth doesn't know anything. I think
Samoa Joe is not a happy man.
He's
taking out Seth.
Can we please have the HIA test, please, guys? Well, I think
we need a
we're
concussion
need
test after that one. As Marvel Spider-Man has been, update file for Marvel Spider-Man has been installed. Samoa Joe going straight at it tonight against Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins with the reversal. And a massive punch. The reversal from Seth. Seth has to start getting things going as he's coming on with some strikes, backing Joe into the corner. And a clothesline takes Samoa Joe out of the ring, but the ref is not letting Seth Rollins go out there to get the cheap attack. But my god! Seth Rollins!
Dive.
Seth Rollins is flying out of the ring.
Going for a knee there, Seth Rollins.
And Samoa Joe looking pretty red on the chest already, actually, in this one. And Samoa Joe knocks him off the apron.
Showing those punches once again.
Samoa Joe saying I can fly as well. We thought he was just teasing for a second, but Samoa Joe saying I can fly as well. And the reversal from Seth. Seth Rollins with the reversal. Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe has been a pretty good match so far. And Seth has him. Irish whip into the steps. Seth Rollins going back into the ring. He's going to reset that count. He's going top. He's going up to the top rope. And he misses.
Did you see that arm?
Samoa Joe with the quick up.
The arm went straight into the barricade.
Straight into that barricade it did.
If he landed badly,
Samoa Joe now. This has been one hell of a brawl outside the ring.
He could have easily broke his arm.
Samoa Joe dragging Seth Rollins around here at ringside.
Yeah, ringside. Ooh.
Samoa Joe. What is he going for here? A suplex. onto the thing. Oh, and a kick.
He doesn't want time to run
He's
out.
going back into the ring. Is he going to take this one by count out? Nah, he's not. Samoa Joe is not that kind of man. He wants to get the job done in the ring. And oh, Seth Rollins with the reversal, chucking Joe back in the ring. That's where we want to see this match be taking place. We want to see this match taking place in... Oh, shoot! Seth, he misses. And oh, the comeback. And he misses the knee. Samoa Joe missed the chop, but oh, a big move. A big move. From Joe, and oh, the reversal from Seth. Clotheslining him out of the ring. Seth wants to take it back outside, does he? Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins both looking pretty good in this match. Who do you think's going to be so fun? Oh, springboard after
right
that
on
one.
The knee.
Oh, what a move! You see, he jumped up onto the rope, but he stood there for a second.
Oops.
This is Seth Rollins grabs a chair. Does he know it's a does he know it's a TQ match? Don't want to get disqualified here.
Oh,
it's not a no
Seth.
disqualification match.
Could this become a heel? Seth is cheap shotting him as soon as he jumps in the ring.
Seth Rollins going to the top. Samoa Joe's starting to get up. And oh, he takes him down with the double axe handle. Seth Rollins now. And Samoa Joe fighting out of it. Samoa Joe.
Oh, now
German
suplexes. Oh, now.
Another one.
What do you want to call that?
He's going to finish it off with one last. Samoa Joe.
What's he going for? He's going to be ending the Kimura Lock submission hold.
And what the heck is he doing over there? I don't know, but running clothesline taking him down. And what the hell is he doing? Samoa Joe is too big for the second rope.
Oh!
A senton off the second rope. And where the hell is he going now? Hopping back in the ring, thank God for that. He's gone up the second rope again. And another!
He should not be allowed to do that. He's going to break the ring.
What the heck is he doing?
Maybe not quite.
He's hopping back inside the ring. I thought he was... Oh! He's going back out again.
But
he's going to the top!
Rope.
This is too high for a big man like Samoa Joe. And he gets a knee! A knee off the top rope!
Now that's Samoa Joe.
It's over!
Seth Rollins, no! Seth Rollins!
And Seth Rollins reverses it! But Samoa Joe fighting out of it again!
Reverses the finisher!
Samoa Joe ducks. Jumps over. Chucking him on the ground. But no, Seth Rollins fighting his way out. And a massive knee! The knee from Seth. Seth's knee might just be too much. There's a massive knee in the corner. And oh, Samoa Joe saying, hell no, I'm not having none of this. And oh, Seth again flying outside. Taking him out. Samoa Joe was getting a breather. He was getting his energy back. And Seth Rollins saying, nah mate, we're fighting. He's up fighting on the outside. Once again, this has been a heck of a brawl. That's been probably most of the match outside of the ring, wouldn't you say? What an amazing first episode of Raw. I don't know how SmackDown are going to come back against this, because Raw pulling off one hell of a show.
Yes, I'm agreeing.
But no. Oh, he fights out. Samoa Joe now a bit dizzy after that punch.
Yeah, very dizzy.
Potential concussion question mark? And oh, Seth trying to catch him off guard with a knee and a chop. Seth Rollins now. Curb stop! Seth Rollins. What is he doing? Just pin him, Seth.
I'm trying to. I'm pressing circle. I'm pressing circle. I have to hand the remote over to Jaden.
We have encountered a glitch.
With no pinfall allowed.
Well, you can't do anything. Just let me get up. Because you can't lift me up or anything. Alright, there we go. Misses the chop, but oh, the punch to the gut and the kick. Seth Rollins now taking down Samoa Joe once again. Samoa Joe is not.
He'll try it,
in a good
yes,
place.
this time he's allowed to get the pinfall.
And
Oh,
resiliency not used yet. So I'll put that out there that he has not used resiliency on that one. So Joe still has the resiliency. And oh! Samoa Joe gets out of the way and massive kick from Joe. Joe is in a good place right now, but Seth Rollins with the reversal. Oh! Onto the middle rope.
Imagine if this was Rey Mysterio right now.
And oh, what the hell is he
That would have been
doing?
perfect for
Double
619. Puts him in.
That's Joe chucking him up and
Oh.
dropping him onto the top rope.
What a match. I'd say the most likely
Senton from
bit
Joe.
would be either outside the ring or top. Oh no, second rope again.
Calling him up. He's just waiting for him to get up. And oh, Seth gets out of the way. And
That's pretty
Samoa
simple.
Joe dropping him onto his knees. Samoa Joe is looking good. He is happy.
Get up, Seth.
And oh, Seth's up. Seth's hopping up now. Out of nowhere. And oh, a massive knee. Massive knee from Seth Rollins. And oh, Samoa Joe fighting out of it. Hits him with the punch. Chucking him in. The Kimura lock's locked in.
It's not letting me move.
This is a hectic Kimura lock. And oh, Seth Rollins fighting out.
Breaks out of the Kimura lock.
And now Joe fighting out of it again. Whoa. Rolling, taking out his knees. Oh, Samoa Joe just kicking him in the head.
Can we get talking about that HIA machine? I think we're gonna need it now.
Seth Rollins fighting his way out again and a massive knee. Seth Rollins in that knee, proving very strong this
I was
match.
gonna say Seth Rollins, like
No, the stomps from Seth. And oh, Samoa Joe gets up and DDT from Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is pissed off. He's not happy after being put in the Kimura lock. And he's gonna fight his way out. He says he's here and he's here to fight. He gets the kick, the super kick, and Joe has been busted open. Samoa Joe is bleeding here on Raw. And Seth Rollins knocks him into the corner. This is a buckle bomb. Seth Rollins, buckle bomb. We have not seen that yet this match. Seth Rollins hits the buckle bomb as he gets Joe up. And oh, he went for the knee again, but no, Joe got out of it.
Ouch.
Got a suplex on. And oh, Seth Rollins got the knees up. He actually missed that knee. But all the punches, he's fighting out of it. Joe was looking for a powerbomb and oh, a clothesline to the outside. Samoa Joe is out. Samoa Joe looking rather dizzy outside the ring. And Seth Rollins! Is it the third time this match? Third time this match, suicide dive to the outside. Seth now, the massive elbow drop from the top rope to the outside of the ring. Samoa Joe is not in a good place. He is struggling to get up. He is tired. He's a big man. It's hard for him to fight this long. And he's just starting to get tired. It is that simple. When you're a big man like Joe, it's quite hard to be here every night and put on a show. But he's not doing too bad so far as Seth Rollins just kicking the back of the knee. Now dropping him on the top rope. Seth Rollins is vicious in this one as he's going for a coup stomp. I did not see the reversal pop up at all, but the curb stomp from Seth Rollins.
1, 2. Oh,
And the resiliency is used. I was wondering why it wasn't popping up, but I had to equip it. The resiliency has been used. Samoa Joe. And reversal. Waiting for a drop kick or something. Fights out of this one again. Another reversal from Samoa Joe. And another reversal from Joe.
Over reversal showing up now.
To the outside again. This fight, you see, they get going, then out to the outside it goes, and you hear another to the outside.
In the outside of the ring. Oh, this is nasty.
Both these men have fought so hard. It's gonna be sad to see one of them lose. But oh no. Oh no for Joe. Curb stomp. This is not looking good for Samoa Joe.
2,
and 3. Seth Rollins advances to the
He-
next round.
He will go. I don't know, he might go to Backlash again. To face off for the World Heavyweight
Look at that,
title.
kick to the nuts.
Pretty much the whole match was outside the ring, just about, eh?
Yeah, what a show Raw have put on. Seth Rollins picks up the win against Samoa Joe in the main event. Man, after that Uranagi to the outside, I didn't think Seth Rollins was going to get up, but he did.
To be honest,
and he won.
I know the general manager doesn't want to come out, but I think he needs to at least get someone, I don't care who, but get someone to come get the HIA machine out. What punches to the head and everything went on, guys.
Seth Rollins picks up the win here on Raw. That was the first episode of Raw. Riley, you put on one hell of a show, I must say.
Let's just say, this is definitely Monday Night Rollins here tonight.
Monday Night Raw.
I'll see you guys, this is Riley leaving. Tune in on SmackDown. See you later, I'll be back.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Universe Mode. Raw put on one hell of a show, but how will SmackDown retaliate after that instant classic match between Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe? What a match. And Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. It's going to be hard to top. Make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned, because SmackDown's on its way.